Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Motorsport Manager. You joined me from the end of the practice session at the Black Sea for the European Racing Series, where Faith Anthony, quite surprisingly, has managed to pull off a 9th place on the grid. Whether she can hold on to that throughout the race, I have no idea. Andre Gomez, meanwhile, has finished a slightly more disappointing 14th. But, you know, I hold out hope that his racing nous will get him through. What have we got going on here? Oh, we've got some tweets. I want to see you guys win for years to come at Bulldozer Power. I'm a fan for life. Hashtag Bulldozer Power. Thank you, Luca. Clear off. The Gazzetta dei Motori. Impressive stuff from Reverend Plastic. Doesn't drive for me. Alex Tatchell. Good effort by the Bulldozer Power guys and girls today. That was a solid practice session. Sweet. And the Evening Herald say, nice practice session from Bulldozer Power. Better than I was expecting. Cheeky blighter. Stay tuned. The race is coming right up. So you join us at the Black Sea track. It's a beautiful sunny day. The team are... Well, how much knowledge do we get here? You like your super soft tyres and a bit of extra race trim. This is good. Faith, how'd you get on? Same level of knowledge. Excellent. Well, that's a good place to start. The car setup. Poor downforce for Andre. Okay, well, if we tweak it down towards what Faith likes, obviously each driver likes their car just a little differently. But broadly speaking, they're going to like it vaguely similar. Right, what do we got? We got slicks, or we can go with soft. Now, here's the thing: the slicks, they're faster, but they're not very durable. So it means more pit stops. I think with Gomez, we'll go for more pit stops. He can get 12 laps out of one tank, so he's going to be coming in a couple of times anyway, and on these slicks he can do 10 to 12 laps, in which case I will leave that entirely unchanged, because what I don't want is to run out of fuel. Or no, let's drop his fuel tank. That saves him 0.03 of a second, 0.3 of a second theoretically, and so we'll be bringing him in around lap 8, and then we might do a complete tyre change kind of deal. I don't know. We'll see. We will see how he gets on. What do we got? Handling could be a little bit better, but we'll stick with what we've got here. And I want to keep Faith out a little more. Well, a little longer than her teammate. So we'll put slightly tougher tyres on there. Okay, good. Right, I feel pretty happy with this as a setup. Driver strategy. Andre, I want you hooning it from the get-go, and then Faith starting in 17th. We'll be a little more conservative. All right, let's rock it. So here's the grid, everybody. Vectrix in pole. Hagen is in second. Then Trolley Fodder, Swans Plastic, Steve Mush, Salmone Longo, Reverend Plastic, Play Moto, P. Ruto. My left knee hurts. Came close to signing him, but I don't think he's that good. Mostly saying Milanzi, Megahertz, Lou Cybergal in 14th there. Hans 00. Oh, I see. It's a random grid setup. Fair enough. Faith Anthony, Chris Shaw, Bird Dog, and Andre Gomez. All right, well, here we go. Let's get to the action on lap 1, and then car condition's good. Anthony's doing well, but Gomez is really not really trying. Anthony's picked up a place. You know what, Gomez? I'm over it. But you're likely to be coming in quite a... You are, in fact, at the back of the track, and I gave you the super aggressive setup. Right. I'm not watching you anymore. And Anthony's also slipping back. And is sending me rude messages vis-a-vis the driving guy. Solid work there, team. Before we're even halfway around the first lap, you've both dropped. So we are basically doing a team formation at the back of the pack. We're a long way off. In fact, we're a very long way off. Right. You know what? Right. You go for it. And then... She's very chatty. Very chatty is Anthony. Well, meanwhile, we are muscling the way through. It looks like Gomez is kind of acting as a lead blocker for Anthony to get up behind. This is working out quite nicely. Let's up the tempo a bit so we're not here all day. Only a little. There we go, 14th and 15th. That's a remarkable. I missed the action there entirely. You see, slow and steady from Anthony. This first corner is a great opportunity to catch up with people. But obviously, Anthony's on a far more sedate strategy. And Gomez is really charging now. He's up into 12th. No, he's not. No, he's crashed. Anthony has... Gomez, beg your pardon, has stacked the car. He's not the only one. 00 has also crashed, but, you know, that's very poor consolation. How do I make him now disappear? Yeah. No, be gone. Look at this. You total fool. Right, here goes Anthony here. Are we being lapped? It looks like we're being lapped. Well, that's less than ideal. Anyway, what we can see going on down here is there's the tyre conditions. The tyres are still at 72%. We've got 8 laps worth of fuel remaining. The car itself... what? What's your problem? The safety car's just come out. Do we want to pit now? Do we want to pit? No, we don't. No, we're going to stay out. I know. My brand new shiny gearbox, however, is not looking too smart with only 37% condition there. But then it wasn't the most durable of parts when we fitted it in the first place. Anyway, Cybergal's crashed as well. Well, this guarantees me at worst a 17th place finish. Which, you know, let's face it, you know, we'll get out of it. Yeah, cheeky bleeders have gone into the pits. Still, that takes us up to 10th. We won't be able to hold on to this. We're going to have to pit in another 2 or 3 laps. Hold on. What's the forecast? Forecast is saying that we're going to be kind of overcast for the next couple of laps at the very least. So that's okay. We can handle that. Yeah. This is fine. All right, let's up the tempo while we're under safety car. How's my tyre condition? So Longo, Matt, and Z all have to pit as well, as does Shaw. And my tyres are in slightly better nick than theirs. The question is largely one of fuel at this point, and whether my gearbox can hold together. Shifting into third feels clunky, guys. Just a head up. You can't start attacking a bit more. The safety car's out, you crazy woman. So yeah, I was just talking about the gearbox, and shifting into third feels a bit rubbish. Yeah, down to 20% condition in the gearbox. We're going to have to give that a bit of a recondition when we come in. I think we'll, yeah, let's not muck about. Monster it. Go on. If we can get 2 laps with this setup, and hopefully gain a little bit more and space the pack out a bit before we have to pit, maybe it won't be the end of the world. Up to down to 12th. So yeah, I mean we are outclassed by just about everything else on the track, both mechanically. What now? The rear wing must be damaged. All right, okay, right. Let's bring her in. We'll put on a fresh set of these soft jobs. Fuel options. Fill it up. Fill her up. Top the whole thing off. Park condition. We'll have to fix the wing. We might as well fix the gearbox while we're at it. 36-second pit stop. It's going to be awful. Do we go risky? Saves us 2 seconds. Well, you know, 2 seconds isn't a big flaming deal when we're doing that much work. Go on. Right, dog seriously needs to learn how to drive. Who's dog? When they're at home. Oh, bird dog, presumably. Yeah, bird dog needs to learn how to drive. Well, maybe it's the Tyrannosaurus Rex costume that's causing him, you know, some small amount of difficulty there. Okay, right, we're in the pits. Here we go. There we go. When you come out, thrash it. We want to try and get ahead of other people and not lose all the positions there are. This is good. We're coming out nice and quick. All right, ease it down then. Ease it down. We want to... Do you want to pit with the safety car out? No, because we just did that. The safety car's out again. Mostly sane. Not quite living up to their name there. Has stacked it. Well, this is you know, this is boding well. All she has to do is just keep the car on the track. Let's ease down there. Obviously, while the safety car's out, there's no point in being aggressive with our driving. So Reverend Plastic, or is it Swan's Plastic, is out front. The two plastics, of course, family team, driving for different teams. I've got the 14th place car behind me. Interesting. Maybe they're a lap down. That doesn't seem right. They are a lap down. Everyone up to 13th is a lap down. Oh, crikey, I'm on the pace lap. Well, yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, and we're on. Okay, now, we just need to hold them off. Don't do anything too reckless. Don't want to waste the car. Equally, we don't want to lose all the places. Down at 12th, I ask you. Lap 12 of 30 here. Not going very fast. 13th has underlapped themselves for me, which I'm a bit despondent about. But keeping... Yeah, come on, you blue flags, let me through. I mean, obviously, if I were to drive a little bit faster, they'd be more willing to let us through. But this is an accident waiting to happen here, people. You know what, Faith? Just, you know, take them out, blow them away. Don't spare the horses. Show them who's boss. In fact, we'll conserve fuel, but you can burn through tyres like there's no tomorrow. Right, we've got 7.5 laps worth of fuel on us. Probably come in after 6, I think. And this is going to be a 4-stop strategy. I mean, having a bigger fuel tank might not hurt, but I suspect that would slow me down quite dramatically. Come on, put some air between you and these jokers. There you go. That's more like it. I want to see a personal best out of you in this stint. Although you have fair beaten up the tyres in 1 lap, so we'll ease you back off again. You've got some gearbox issues. What are we looking at? 25%. Oh, crap. Alright, ease off on the engine. But, you know, well, there's not a lot I can do here. We're just going to have to hope that this new gearbox holds together long enough to get to the next pit stop where we'll patch it up again. What's the weather forecast? Sunny, overcast, it's all good. Okay, so we're now over halfway. Oh, hold on. What's that? Oh, Gomez is out. I don't want to know what Gomez is doing. I want to get rid of him. No. We don't need to look at him. I know where he is. All I'm suggesting is that he's dead to me. Okay, right. So we've got 3 laps worth of fuel left. I think we'll do one more lap. And we'll pit on this one. Okay? And then when you do, you can have... I feel good about these tyres. Fuel options. Fill her up. Now that probably... see, it says we'll have enough for the rest of the race, but I've been here before. And as such, I am reluctant to chance it. Everything else seems to be okay. The engine itself is in a bit of a state. We won't risk anything. We'll play it fairly conservatively. Oh, great! We're now back up to 10th. But the tyres have just about had it. So you know, I think coming in now is the right move. We have got a little bit of fuel left, so you know, I didn't quite play the strategy like a maestro there. But we're going in at the same time as 9th. So, you know, if we do well here, that would be good. Save the tyres a little more on the way out, will you? We had a bad pit stop. Good. Don't bother saving the tyres. Get them up to race speed again. 10th. Oh, that's more like it. You know what? I should have signed those crazy Russians who wanted to sponsor the car. Those very clever Russians who wanted to sponsor the car. Clearly they were onto something. Right, now, there are 9 laps to go. I've got 10 and a bit laps of fuel. So, I might not need to come in. How far are we ahead of the next, you know, I'm looking at wrong. I don't know why I'm looking at them. What have we got? We've got 12 seconds on Shaw, who's immediately behind us, who last lap did a 125 and we did a 127. Oh, he's just on 128. Alright, okay, ease it back. We want these tyres to last. Oh, and there's the first place car ahead of us. And there goes the second place car. Oh, we've just been overlapped. It's a downer. But all I want you to do, Anthony, is finish the race. Okay, take it real easy. Well, we've got 7 laps left. I've got 8 and change left. And what's my gap now? 6 seconds and change. Finishing 10th would be quite an achievement. Finishing 11th would be okay. Finishing 10th would be fine. You're a disgrace, Gomez. Anyway, let's... it's pretty nerve-wracking stuff. And actually, the nerve-wracking aspect of it is, am I going to have enough fuel? Because the fuel gauge lies. If you're on anything other than, you know, low, right, there's a high chance you're going to run out of... We're up to 9th. Oh, now what? Does the engine readout seem weird to you guys? Might have an issue. We're not going to get through 5 laps. We're just not. Alright, come in. The reason for coming in, I just want to finish. We might as well bang some more tyres on while we're at it. Fuel options, I'll stick 1 more lap's worth of fuel in. Fix the flipping engine. 26 seconds. Well, that's gonna drop us a couple of places. But actually, at this point, chance it. See what you can do. And then, you know what else? Thump it until you come into the pits. Yeah, give it the works. And then when you come out, that extra splash of fuel and the super slick tyres might buy me the opportunity to go a little bit better. It's saying that we're going to exit in 9th. We'll see. Good pit stop all round. Right, now punch it. So that was that's 7th there, overtaking, but 10th is right on our hooter. So we're really going to need to drive like we mean it. We're being blue flagged for 8th, but we were going faster than 8th. That seems most heartless of the race officials. 6 laps and change worth of fuel, plenty in the tyres. She can just floor it for the rest of the race. Should be fine. New personal best, typical. I don't think we're going to get any higher than this. We just don't want to drop any lower, and obviously we do want to finish the race. Might be worth checking on the condition of the gearbox, which just took a flaming nosedive at the end of that last lap. I have faith in you, Faith. Gear change is feeling a bit odd. All right, ease it back, ease it back, ease it back. We've only got a lap and a bit to go. Just don't wreck the car. Finish the damn race. This might be the best race we have all season, and therefore, well, no, there is no therefore. This might be the best race we have this season. There we go. Come on, come on. Well, that's 3 cars behind us that have already finished, apparently. Really good race. Really enjoyed it. Great job, everyone. Well, great job, everyone, apart from Gomez. Gomez, bad race. Bad race, Gomez. Very bad race. Not the kind of race I wanted from you, Gomez. Been in the car in the first 5 laps. Frankly, if I could afford to sack you, you'd be sacked. Let's have a quick look at our... oh, no, sorry, beg your pardon. On the 2nd lap. Stacked the car on the 2nd lap. Our pit strategy worked out reasonably well until the engine gave up. Yes, there's something for the mechanics to chew on there before our next race. Good. Okay, so there we are. Scrutineering is going on. My car is squeaky clean. Thank you. Good job there, Faith. So 12 points to Faith. Hold on. 1 drive-through penalty. Oh, the drive-through penalty, I imagine, was when there was that 4-car collision that ended up with everybody being dragged into the pits at once. And 2 points for Gomez, despite having crashed. Okie dokie. Well, what that does in the Drivers' Championships means that Faith is 12th. Yeah, Faith is 9th. All right, fine. Bulldozer Power, however, for some reason, despite the alphabet being on our side, we are in 10th place, as expected. Good. So, talking about the winners, couldn't care less. Bulldozer Power are the coolest team in the European Racing Series. There's no denying it. Yes. General Mact talking a big game. Get out. Lots of excitement for Milan Z's win, but don't forget about Bulldozer Power. They look strong. You're mad. Right, good. That's all the chat that's right to print. So let's have a look at how badly hit the finances are. We have got to get some more sponsors. Maybe if I did some kind of topless photo shoot, that would help us along. But we'll see. But between the adaptability and overtaking of Faith, she's nailed her position as main driver on the team. It might say main driver next to your name there, Andre, but believe me, you ain't. Good. Right, onwards. Marketability, no change to the marketability, but Kurt's happy. Kurt's very happy. Expected us to come 10th, and that's where we came. Splendid. So 200 grand's worth of sponsorship money. Okay. And That leaves us 1.1 million in the hole. So at this rate, I can do another 2 races unless we get some more sponsors on board. Meanwhile, this is the World Championship here, and you can see some people you might recognise, possibly if you recognise people. P-Shoot there, top of the championships. Yeah, very good. Right, the Asia Pacific, meanwhile, again, there may be some people you recognise in there. Jolly good. Right, we don't care about those because this is us. We're with the European Racing Series. Terrific. Now, this is just telling us stuff we already knew. Right, okay, find a designer. Find a new designer. We need a new designer. What was wrong with the old? I just hired a new designer. What's good? Has he quit? 00 sets a searing pace in practice. Oh, I don't care. Car condition update. Yeah, it's going to take 44 hours to fix up the cars. Oh, okay, that's fine. An interview with JTV Sport. I will accept that interview. Let's talk about Faith Anthony's crash. It was my own strategic error. No. There must have been an issue with the car's setup. No. It was a bad mistake. She needs to take a. I'll take that one on myself. There we go. Yeah, I'll take responsibility for that, despite the fact I wasn't driving it. Just talking about the winners. I couldn't care less about the winners. Interesting team. I need a designer apparently. Where's my lead designer? Is S. Probst, who is, as I think we've established, flaming hopeless. But I can't afford to hire anyone else until I get some more sponsorship. So I can't even afford to research more parts until we get some more sponsorship. 3 sponsors turned up. Good. Right. 2 offers available for slot 3. What have we got here? Target position 2nd or above. For 4 races. Well, I'm going to take it. We're not going to hit the target position, so, you know, but we'll take the extra 100k. It's better than nothing. Alright, we've got 2 offers available on slot 5. I've got more slots available, people. Oh, hold on. What's this? 9th or above for 8 races, $250,000 up front, and if we manage to finish 9th or above, it's another $500,000. Why, thank you. Okay, well, that's bought us an extra race, so we can now do 3 races before running out of money. And I've still got 1, 2, 3. I've still got 3 slots available, and this one expires pretty soon. All right. Okay. Excellent. Finished fixing the cars. I still haven't got enough money to do anything with parts, though, which is a bit disappointing. But we do have another gearbox. All right. Okay. Right. That's what is K going to require? Gerald K is going to 39 retire at the end of the season. Okie dokie. New gearbox. Yeah, with additional reliability and a smidge more performance. Okay. Let's strap that on a car. Andre's car. No, we're going to put this on Faith's car. You can have the new good gearbox. All right, yeah, because I'm fed up of replacing it in the middle of the race. And you can have Faith's old gearbox. Okay, so won't that make you more happy? We could improve the parts, but I don't believe that's the most cost-effective thing we can do here. I wonder. Well, let's give it a spin. Let's see if we can up the reliability on the old gearbox. 7 days, complete 7 days before the race. Terrific. That's ideal. And then we'll see if we can get a nudge or 2 more performance-y out of that one. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, yeah, no. 46 minutes after the race. Well, that's no help to anybody, is it? No, there's no point in any of that. We might as well finish it 7 days before the race, and then, you know, we'll just suck it up. All right, cancel that. Yeah, see what you can come up with. Actually, what happens if we stick the other one in as well? 6 days after the race. Don't bother with a new one. Just go with that. See where you can get us. I thought I saw the sponsor thing had some people in it. Let's pause. More sponsors. Ah, good. Right, what have we got here? 6 races for £1 million, or 9 races at 350,000 per race. I'm not a mug. We will take that. Meanwhile, slot 1. What have we got going on here? £1 million or 600,000. So that's 100,000 a race. That's 150,000 a race if I finish 14th and above. Or we can just have £1 million with a tiny little bonus. Take the money. Stuff that straight in my Swiss bank account. That's right. Okay, so we've got 4 races worth of cash. Okay, we have one what do we call it? Sponsor slot left to potentially sell. And then, and speaking of which, we've got 2 sponsor offers, have we? There we go. Just needed a refresh. Right, okay, so 6 races at 150k or 8 races for $500,000. You don't need anything from me. 6 races, that's what? That's 900,000. You cheapskates. I'll take it. All right. Okay, well, the finances look a little bit more robust now, which is good. Is Matt going to retire from Garuda Racing? Well, I think we've been speculating about that for a little while now. So probably, I guess. I don't really know. Right, trot on. Where are we going? Where's our next race? Because I want to get us ready for the next race, and then we'll trot on. No, you finished your performance work. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, the financial man's back. I wonder if he's got good news for me. Next race is Munich. It's 29 lap race, 2.7 miles, 40% chance of rain. I fear for Gomez. Anyway, the factory staff are idle. We want a ride and handling facility. Well, I want doesn't get. Pre-match gossip. Milan Z has been tipped as the driver to beat in Germany. Okay. Garuda racing Milan Z. Blah, blah, blah. Away from the front of the pack. Struggling. Bulldozer power. Struggling. I should say so. This is a great chance. Great race is a great chance for us to improve, said Andre Gomez. What they didn't say is Andre Gomez, who stacked his car after just 2 laps in his last outing. Stuff you, Andre. Right. Financial concerns. Spotted a number of transactions coming out of the account which I find concerning. If this spending pattern continues, you are likely to be very low on cash by the end of the season. Keep an eye on it. Everyone with the good news is Kurt. Thanks, Kurt. You can't have the same haircut as me. Clear off. Right, there we are. So that will wrap us up for this time there, friends. Next time around, we're heading to Munich and we're going to perform better. No, we're going to perform about as badly as we did, as we just have. So thanks very much for tuning in today. I've been Colonel Failure. Please throw your very best like at this episode if you enjoyed it. And next time around, Munich. So subscribe to make sure you don't miss it. Thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.